Hello? Was anybody there? I don't know about y'all, but I am so tired. Don't have anybody in chat yet. So I guess I'll just pretend to make progress. A wrench. I need this. And this. Not that. Put that back. Darn it. The thing I need is actually already plugged in. Which is unfortunate. I guess I could stop being silly, but I don't have that kind of, mental fortitude. Gonna take everything out of here. Yoink. No. Yes. Alright. Sure, I hid the thing. I did. I hid the thing. I can't remember if I already made that. Crystallizer. Sheet metal barrel. Sheet metal slabs. So 5 barrels, 3 slabs. Makes 4. Let's go ahead and just make 12. Nobody's here in chat yet, but how's everybody in chat doing? As soon as I get these made, I could go back to doing my snow thing. Not going to explain myself. Likely won't have to. Nobody's here to call me out on my bullshit. Sweet. Give me my iron sheets. Put this back down. Snow. Packed ice. Go grab more of my snow. Alright. It's all 16 of those. Boom. Alright then. Ah. Yep, like that. Like so. It's one of the multiple things I need. Gonna take that back out shortly. Let's find out what else I need for this nonsense. Other than this, which I swear I have somewhere. If not, I just have to make another one, but I'm pretty sure I already did. Yeah, it's not too hard. How do I get all of something? There we go. I mean, I don't need this many. Well, probably helps if I actually close the circuit. Is that not how I do that? I could have sworn that's how I did it. Copper wire. Oh, it's even cheaper than I thought it was. So I don't need these. There we go. Alright. We do need a couple iron bars. Nope, not like that. Okay. Where to go? Quiet day in chat. Alright, I've now effectively got everything I need. Except for this guy, which I swear I've made. Because if I can't find it, I can't find it. I can always make another one. But I can't figure out where it would have ended up if I did just kind of put it somewhere. Don't worry about the sniffer. He's not hurting anyone. What are you digging up now, buddy? What did you dig up? What is that? Oh, an onion. Appreciate it. Let's see here. It could be in these barrels. That is, assuming I actually made one. Probably going to have to make another one. Since it seems like I guess I didn't. Alright, fine. I'll make another one. Shame on the game for making me make things. Nope, can't pick that up with this. Does mean I gotta pick my snow back up again. Yoink. Put away my snow and ice. Yep. Come on. There we go. Put that there. Look at the order again because I am stupid. Alright, that thing, tube and then a fluorescent pipe. Or no, pipe and then fluorescent tube. Could've sworn I already made one of these. But you never know when I'll need another one. Whoops. Give me that back. Alright, now I need a brick. Here we go, I can throw this one. Just double checking, yep, the light is still off. Which means I gotta be careful. Breaking lights. We've already established that. Let's break one in this corner. Yoink. Real quick. Alright, no, I did not have a fluorescent tube on me. But I definitely broke a second light. So I'm curious as to what happened to that. I could have used it, but if I did, what did I use it on? Alright, there we go. Task complete. I forgot the recipe. What am I even making? Crystallizer. Alright, so I have to make a metal barrel first, which I already did. Oh, an external heater. Iron sheet metal I've got. Redstone. I have to make more wire coils, which is easy peasy. But I do need metal or copper sheet, which isn't going to be hard to do. I just don't already have it. There we go. I believe the majority of my copper is over here. I guess I've got copper blocks, which could actually be where the majority of my copper is. So much stupid. Crystallizer. I just need 4 of them. Put that away. My inventory's a shit show. What else is new? Put this over here so I can continue my quest for ice. Specifically, I need packed ice. No, I have some packed ice. I need blue ice. For reasons that will never become obvious. Because I refuse to elaborate. I considered making an automated packed ice farm, because that would be a hilarious thing to be my first truly automated whatchamacallit. Alright, where'd my snowballs go? They ended up behind it. A recurring issue. There we go. Stick coil. Oh, I'll put away all my copper wire. Only need 4. Do need to be in the other crafting menu. Alright. So it's like so. And a piece of sheet metal, redstone, and then the copper. Whatsums. Alright. You there. I don't know where my barrel went. I do believe I made it, though. Here we go. But I put it away for some reason. Yoink. I'm glad that stuff just stays in the crafting grid. You there, you there. Wait a minute, was it on my person this entire time? I think it was. Nobody ever said it was smart, though, so... It is what it is. Boom! Crystallizer get. No reward, though. Now, how am I going to generate power with this? I guess just for now, I can screw around. Put you there. See how this works, since it's something I'm probably going to have to use in the not-so-distant future. The year 9000. Alright. Can I just plug this directly into this? Apparently I can. Crystallizer. Hello, Vicar. I don't know how this actually works. Lesser soul gems. Grow an array of important crystals. Grow how? I guess I do still have to make a lesser soul gem. So let's see how to do that. I've got fragments. Lesser soul gem. Well, I guess I only need the soul shard, and then a bunch of powdered quartz. Unfortunately, having this here like this consumes the resource I would need to make the powdered quartz. Picking it back up. Good. Didn't explode on account of being full of electricity at the moment. Alright, let's go and put these over here. How are you doing, Vicar? Are we living the dream? Whatever that dream may be. Sweet. Got a bunch of quartz somewhere. I also want more black quartz for a project, though, so I can go tear up more of the floor in the nether. Throw that in there. How you doing? There is another organization, like storage system, that I might try to figure out how to use. Since I don't like the look of bamboo shelves. Or not bamboo shelves. Bamboo drawers. Alright, quick dip into hell. And I'm going to tear up more of the floor. I should probably be using stone pickaxes and whatnot for this sort of thing. Stone being easily the most renewable resource I've got at the moment. I mean, I've got bamboo growing, so I've got an unlimited amount of sticks and quote-unquote wood as well. There is a way to grow iron, but it's going to require something I don't have yet. It is on the to-do list. I'm just kind of here to chat and make progress. You're the first person to show up, so I've not been doing a whole lot of chatting, just kind of talking to myself. But you know what, that's a lot of what just chatting is. Okay, let's head back in. Or I guess out. And go ahead and tear this stuff up. You don't want to accidentally fall into the crushers. Horrible way to go, let me tell you that. Alright. Let's go ahead and dust the quartz. Hopefully you get it by doing this instead of, and I'm not just throwing away a ton of quartz. Good, good. Quartz dust. Get. Can I crush this? No, but I can make an item tag. Iron casing. Block of black quartz. Ooh, and a lens. Lens of disenchanting. Lens of disruption. I don't think I'm going to be crafting either of those anytime soon. Let's go ahead and continue what I was doing. Or I could, totally. Craft a bunch of quartz blocks. Doesn't help me. In fact, I'm taking up even more inventory spaces now. I just want to see what this looks like. Pretty good. Okay, missing 4. There we go. Also need to go eat some food real quick. Ah, darn it. I forgot I did that. I'm gonna just put the snow over here for now. I'll pick it back up later. What I really gotta do is make some more lava so I can fuel my thing. Put this back here. And rotate both of these. There we go. Figured if I just kept screwing with it, I would eventually get it correct. Pick this up. I meant to pick up the other one first, but it's fine. I'll just drop this in front of where it's going to go. Alright. It's now alive. Let's go ahead and put that in there. But I don't know where my... Stop doing that. Soul fragments are. Here we go. And throw that in there. What do I need to get the crystallizer to work? Redstone acid. Which I get by mixing water and redstone. I mean, it's cheaper than using this other method. Because this one requires 4 and 2 redstone to make 1 lesser soul gem. But since this requires a resource, that I can't easily make, I don't know if it's really worth it. It doesn't like it ever told me that I had to make that. Alright. Well, that was a fun waste of time, I guess. What do I do with all this quartz dust now? I guess I'll put it there. Oh, hello, Terraspark. I'm doing all right. Just found out that the guidebook never told me that I needed to make a mixer, so I don't have the resources required to turn soul shards into soul gems. At least not by that method. I was kind of hoping it would be more like the Crystallarium in Stardew Valley, where it's slow, but self-serving. Alright. Not a big fan of those food-consuming sounds. Let's go ahead and pick up this crucible. Ow. Yep, crucible. Really, I have to summon a cod before it'll let me do that? Whatever. Ow. What is it, buddy? Doing alright? I don't know, I have one of those. Where is my ritual stuff? I wish my inventory wasn't such a mess. I don't think I put it back, though. Yeah, no, that's just 2 of the 4 hands. Am I losing things other than my mind? I wonder where I would have put them if not in here. When push comes to shove, I can make more. Sort inventory. Let's see here. No, they should definitely be in here. I didn't leave them behind. It would be extra funny if I did leave them behind. Because the implication here would be that I left them behind in order to grab more bamboo boats I don't care about. Well, before I reserve myself to having to make more, let's see if I don't have them somewhere weird. Here we go. What do I not care about? Keep my ice in here for now. I need blue ice for something I'm working on. My Summoning 101 book. Let's go ahead and do some magic. Basic summons. Cod. Soul shard. bowl of water, bone meal, and soul shard. And then charcoal is the catalyst. Alright. Go ahead and put you here. Soul shard, soul shard. Hopefully I've got bone meal somewhere. I could always go catch and butcher a cod for bone meal. I need it for other rituals. I'll just turn this into bone meal. I don't have the inventory space to be wasting resources like this. Bucket. And I don't know where my bowl is. I don't want to make another one, though. Hello? Low-key a lonely boy, Uwu. How are you doing? My bowl would not be over here. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if I put the bowl somewhere weird. Here we go. Unfortunately, this mod is extremely strange. And I pretty much have to very quickly put the water in the bowl. Sweet. Almost a disaster. Let's go find a charcoal. No, surely that wouldn't work. Let's just go ahead and throw a piece of furniture in there. This chair will become charcoal. This would be easier if I was more organized. But I'm 30 years old, so it's probably a tiny bit late for that. If I was going to be the kind of person that actually organized things. Oh, thank you, Weller, for the follow. If I was the kind of person who was going to organize things, probably would already be that person. Here we go. I wonder if people don't like the sniffer because all these strange sounds it makes. Just sounds like a little really old person. Not that I hate old people. That I will admit to. Alright. I myself am pretty darn old. I'm 20% sure I'm doing this correctly. Hell yeah, summoned a cod. Oh, I just had to get a raw cod to do that? I could have fished one up. I suppose it's more authentic if I do it like that. Since that's the intended way. Also get some fish stew. Delicious. I do like that you can place the food down. That's the kind of thing I wish you could do in Vintage Story. Is actually decorate with the food. But the food goes bad pretty quickly. So probably not the smartest thing to do to decorate with it. Sentimental Thaumium. Can I place this? No. It's for sentimental value only. I don't know if I'm intended to put that in a photo frame or whatnot, but it's going there. And don't worry about the weird backroom noises. Perfectly looped time. Sulfur dust. How do I make sulfur again? Crucible. Enchanted ash. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that real fast, just because keeping a little bottle of time sounds like it would be really handy. Does help to actually have a bone in my inventory. Yeah, what's up? Just looking around. Sniffing as you were. Yoink. Alright, other resource was charcoal, yes? Yep, charcoal and this weird dust. I have to jump on top of. Oh, probably helps to have water in that bowl. This is why I'm never going to make any progress. Stop placing stuff. I need an empty hand to do half these things. But if I had an empty hand, I could move things around my inventory. Come on, climb it. Lose, really. I guess I didn't need the bucket in my hand at the time. Alright, now I need a glass bottle. I wish I could just dump this out. But I've got plenty of glass somewhere around here. Oh, and I've already got a bottle. Who needs glass? Alright. So I guess this is just something that's going to constantly take up space in my inventory. No rewards. Blue dye, 5 lapis. There's no rewards for that either. So fire. Magic workbench. I'll make computer inlay. I can make one of those. Necromantic focus. And polished wood planks. 8 treated wood planks. Enchanted ash. Soul gems there once. I don't know why everything in this mod is so expensive and time consuming. And probably because it's supposed to be a challenge mod. And it is challenging, not because it's hard, but because I'm stupid. Let's go and put copper up there too. Might as well put these in there. Alright. How much carpet do I need? For you, only the 3. The furniture is the main thing slowing me down. Yeah, the sniffer just makes the strangest, saddest noises. I feel bad for the poor creature. Alright. Just gonna put this in the furnace. Where to go? Yep, I hear you, poor guy. Where did it go? There it is. Do I have an axe? Yes, good. Alright. Could you stop digging stuff up? I don't need any food. Alright, what'd you dig up for me now? Oh, another onion. Thank you. I'm such a sweetheart. Alright. Put that there. I don't even remember what that's for. I also don't need the cell phone now that Mallow is tamed. Or a single stick. Bo. You here? There we go. Just gonna put you there. So much to do. Right. Should probably make sure that I've got everything I need in my hotbar so that I don't screw up any steps, because this would be expensive things to lose. I should also double check the order, because like I said, I am really dumb. Alright, for you. Yeah, easy peasy. Wait for that to change color. Alright. Success. Of course, those just ended up in my backpack. 1, 2, 3. Haha, take that, spam bots. Those are my silver ingots. Where is my pewter? Never mind, found it. I think I need 4 of those. Oh, shit. Not using that crafting menu. Alright. Chat. Voice icon visible. What a button did I push for that? Ta-da! Do I need this anywhere specific, do you think? Alright. Crafting thingy acquired. Now, living wood twig, which is going to be a pain in the ass to make. Arcane gold ingot. 2 redstone, soul shard, and then 2 gold. I only need the 2 of them. That's a lie, I need 6. I have gold, and I've got soul shards. What else do I need? My brain don't work. Redstone, soul shard. Yeah, I'm running out of redstone, actually. Weird thing to be the thing I'm running out of. And I'm going to have to do this 3 times, because I only get 2 each time. Go ahead and let that come up to a boil. Find out what I did with all my gold. 6 gold. 3 of these, and 3 redstone, or do I need 2 redstone for each ritual? I need 2 each. Darn it. It does get me 2, so that's fine. Don't need this in my hotbar. Right. Wish me luck, chat. As I triple check a second time. Oh, hello, Floofaland. That's a name I've not seen in a good bit. I'm playing a very normal mod pack. Alright, so 2 of these, 1 of these. Wait for it to change. And then I believe just 2 of those. I don't think I have to stir it. Hell yeah. Good thing I didn't have to stir that. I wasn't entirely sure. Darn it. Inventory. Get out of here, shovel. Alright, I only need to do that 2 more times. I think I'm out of living wood. It's always something. Is the audio quiet? It shouldn't be too quiet. There's not a lot of sound. Yeah, I've not turned anything down too much. I can turn it up a tiny bit. But I think the issue is just that the mod pack doesn't have music, and there's not a whole lot going on. Anyway. Come on. My mic as well? My mic should not be quiet. That's not something I ever turn down, because I'm full of myself, so it could be a you issue. Check your settings and all that. I suppose it's not impossible that I fucked something up somewhere else. There's also a YouTube boycott going on right now. I think they're boycotting it. YouTube's doing some really weird shit right now, where they're using, like, AI to fuck up normal people's normal videos. I don't know why, but they're trying to make non-AI videos look like AI. I don't know why the hell they would be doing that. Oh, darn it, I still gotta make a lesser soul gem. That's fine. It's not like I don't have super limited redstone. Alright, let me just double check the recipe, because that's not the kind of thing I want to fuck up. Lesser soul gem, 2 redstone, and then 4 of these. Actually, what's going on with this crafting table? Mono powder. Darn it, I have to make that shit too. Whatever. If the durability on this thing sucks, I'm suing. Hello, Bob the war criminal. Seems like everybody's showing up at once. Hell yeah. Wait for that to come to a boil. Double check that I'm doing this right, because I am paranoid. Yeah, throw in the 4 and then start. 2 redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stir twice. Uh-oh. It needs quartz. Darn it! I didn't get the quartz in there fast enough. Wasting redstone. Potions of evil. Avali Satu's alignment is actually chaotic good, even though they are a necromancer. Evil is just plain boring. There's no point to it. Anyway, let's be ready with the quartz this time. I like how I double-checked because I'm paranoid and I didn't even double-check correctly. SMH my head. Wait for it to come to a boil. Alright, redstone. One, 2, 3, 4. Stir twice. And quartz. Hell yeah. That's like 1 of a million times I'm going to have to do that. I'm like a calmer sort of chaos, but I pride myself on being extremely chaotic. Sulfur dust, which I should still have 1 of. I don't know what I would have done with it otherwise. I don't think the crafting of this required 2. Yeah, no, that only required 1, so where'd my other sulfur dust go? If it is in here, I'm blind as shit. Mod's worst fear. This mod pack does quite a lot to make sure that nothing is easy. Sniffer, would you please stop digging up vegetables? I don't need a potato, buddy. If I was my sulfur, where would I be? Didn't put it over here. If it is in my backpack, I'm not seeing it. And it's not in my hotbar. Or my inventory. I can make more, but it's the principle of it. I just made sulfur. Maybe it only comes in a stack of 1s, actually. That could be the case. And I'm just over here losing my mind. I mean, I would be losing my mind anyway. But I'm comedically losing my mind where everyone can see it. Although even if I didn't make 2 sulfur, I should have another one of these enchanted ashes somewhere. Whatever, let's just make another 2. Clippy army rise. I need a Clippy player model. I'm sure such a thing actually does exist. Excuse me, Sniffer. So if anybody also wants to play this mod pack, just a heads up, if you find a sniffer egg in the nether, don't touch it. All the sniffer is going to do is get in the way. Don't get me wrong. It's an adorable, poor little creature. What am I making? Sulfur dust. I don't think the order does matter, but chuckle. and then enchanted ash. Okay, yes, so it does only make one sulfur dust at the time. So I was losing my mind when I thought I lost my sulfur. What I really lost was another enchanted ash. Interesting. If you want to make little lines of magical cocaine, you can use enchanted ash for that. That being said, I'm confident that I didn't lose my enchanted ash by dropping it on the ground. Could have. Alright. I'm going to have to move the little not plastic, what am I talking about? Metal arms, but I think... No, because I don't have a living wood stick. My goodness, every time I think I'm ready to make this staff, I realize I'm short another resource. I'm not unwilling to make more living wood, but that would be pretty inconvenient. Wait. Nope, those are living wood planks. I need living wood logs. SMH my head. I need somebody who's like good at Minecraft to play with me. Let's go. And somebody's going to be able to sort out my chaos. Alright, Mallow, what the hell have you done with my living wood? Oh yeah, I threw my shovel. I'll pick this up. I will not explain why I'm making snow. These are some weird mods too. The Avali and Mollo I technically added myself. So I'm using custom player models, and then Pekui to be short. And then the SCP is added by a different mod that I added myself. But this mod pack, am I a furry or something? No. You can have a mascot without being a furry. I didn't finally figure out Pekui. It was incompatible with a different mod that was unfortunately important to what I was doing. Can I make treated wood out of this? If I can make treated wood out of bamboo, that would be really powerful. I can make treated wood with bamboo. I mean, I don't think I have the bamboo I need to do it. But on paper, that would save me a lot of wood. Yeah, Sniffer. Tell us how you really feel. Alright. My inventory is such a mess. The stuff that I put in here stays in here, right? I might as well start prepping that. Oh, nope, stuff I put in there doesn't stay in there. Well, let's put my flint there. So much bullshit. I mean, stuff to do. I've got all these tasks that need doing, but I don't have a brain. Well, I've got a brain, kind of. I don't have brain cells. Fewer than 2 brain cells to rub together. I did what to vanilla? Shelves? My brain is wrinkly, it just doesn't contain anything. Is that not how I make bamboo? Darn it, it's a full block like that. You know, I'd probably have more inventory space if I didn't have a shit like this clogging it up. It's just a single book. There are upgrades that you can use to increase the amount of storage you've got in your inventory or backpack. Like, it makes things stack higher. I do not have the resources to make those currently. What am I doing? Here we go. I am on the road to being able to make upgrades. But until I get further down the quest book, because I'm here, right here on chapter whatever this is, in chapter 3. I don't get infinitely renewable iron until down here in chapter 4, which is near the top, but so much to do. How's my bottle of time doing? How does this work? Let's go check out my keg, which is like the thing that takes the most time. Yeah, it's got quite a bit of time on it. How do? I guess it's working at ×2 speed for a bit? Or not? I have no idea. Alright, so that's now working 64 times faster. I'm not entirely sure how any of this works. I guess we can watch it? That's the most interesting thing I can be doing with my time. How much cardboard is in the burner? Not a lot. Running low on cardboard. You kids want to see something funny and degenerate? Where's my lapis lazuli? Come on, Mallow, follow me. Smell a weird smell for a second. That's probably concerning. Alright, Mallow, where's my lapis? Where is my lapis? I feel like I'm a crazy person. Probably on account of being a crazy person. Here's my lapis. Alright, so check it out. If you shift right-click Mallow with redstone, you can expand her breasts, and with lapis, you reduce them. I just felt like I would show that off since I'm killing time. Hell yeah, my living wood is done. Oh, hello on Twitch, Flooferland. Oh no, indeed. Now, the back rooms does not really have a whole lot going on in it, since this is a faithful recreation of the back rooms. Before people added monsters, for some reason. So I added Mallow, just so that it wasn't so darn quiet in here. Not that Mallow makes net sound. Mallow is quiet. Hello, Bob the War Criminal. While I am technically already making money on Twitch, I am trying to get monetized on YouTube, so I need watch hours over there. Alright. Stick. Oh yeah, I also need to make the weird curio. Alright. Pretty much got everything I need. Let's see. Money for all. Okay, so I need this here, this here. You here, you here. This there. Oh, do. Where is it? You there. You here. You here. And my stick. Well, that wasn't miserable. What do I do with it? Alright, fine. That wasn't the worst thing ever. I just don't have a detention span. Using the wand, you can turn bricks into nether bricks by firing the wand at the bricks that are on the floor in item form. I don't have bricks. What does this mod pack think I am? You want to hear the best drinking animation? Let me go ahead and turn the game up a tiny bit. I hate this sound, but this is what I have to listen to every time I eat food. I just thought y'all would want to hear that. Go ahead and turn the game back down. Not that the game is very loud. Right? That is an awful sound. And I have to listen to it every time I eat, even if I'm not streaming. And fire song on that muffled it. Are you still going? Nope, it is no longer going times 24 speed. Which is fair. If I could just generate infinite amounts of times. Drinking ground up Pringles. I mean, maybe if, like, you mixed some Mountain Dew with the ground up Pringles. I think the implication here is that it's supposed to sound like drinking jam. But, first of all, who drinks jam? And second of all, why would it sound like that? No, that's ash. I need carpet. I can move this, since it's not doing anything where it's currently at. Yoink. I'm gotta be careful not to drop it in the lava. And put dirt there. Fix that. Drink honey straight up in order to spike bees. I do plan on getting bees eventually, since if I open Summoning 101... That's COD, don't worry about it. Bees. Just requires some yellow dye, black dye, and some lesser soul gems. I don't know how I'm going to get flowers yet, though. And unless bees can eat the magical flowers, or make honey out of the magical flowers, whatever the hell bees are actually doing here. Not summoning God, summoning cod, like the fish. I don't actually know what I'm doing with this. How do I get carpet ash? I just put it on carpet near lava. I can do that. Which does mean I do need the lava again. Kind of put it away prematurely. Yoink. Go ahead and bring it over here. What I really need to do is summon pigs. I don't like pork in real life. But if I summon pigs, and I use them as a food source, I can get bones. And I need bones to make blocks of bones. Is that not working how I wanted it to? Maybe it has to be next to the carpet. But that's easier said than done, since there's not a lot of places the carpet slopes upwards. Maybe a block would work? Or like a carpet slab? Here's carpet. Although I don't know if that would work because this is a slab. Let's try putting that there. And putting the lava here. Nope, still not getting the carpet that I need. And my pickaxe is almost broken. Yeah, carpet dust. No, it needs to be on carpet next to lava. Well, that's something else entirely. It's the vacuumulator. That's not going to be hard to craft. That does mean I don't actually need this, though. Do I need to shave the wallpaper? That's for making glue, which I'm not trying to do at the moment. Well, might as well put that back to where it was. It's not doing anything, because, my barrel is full. Whoops. How do I make that not full screen? What button did I push? No, really, what button did I push to make it full screen? Send help. Options. Normal video settings. Get out of here, sodium. I get more than enough salt. There we go. No longer full screen. See, I was pushing F11 and all it was doing is making the screen black. So let's not push that again. Actually, nope. Echo Shard. Echo Shard's going to be the hard thing to get. Weirdly enough, tin's not going to be hard to get. Fine. Looks like we're going to eat this. Nope, I can't eat this potato I found on the floor. Stack all inventory. No reason at all. Throw that in there. Grab my brush. So much to do. I can't hide my taskbar. Can I hide my taskbar? I'm using my taskbar. But if I go full screen, I can't see chat. Right, that was pretty short-lived. If I'm going to be doing combat, I should bring Mallow with me. Don't use the iron knife. I need sticks and string. Auto hide. Let me see here. Taskbar settings. Pen menu, know what I'm trying to do. Widgets. Get that out of here. Taskbar behaviors. That's so weird not seeing it. But it does pop back up when I need it, I suppose. I already missed the black bar. What was I doing? I'm crafting. Stick, string. Some things, like this, are specifically set up with the taskbar in mind. Oh, never mind. I did move it to the bottom corner. Yep, I'm currently dusting the carpet. Oh yeah, I said I was going to grab Mallow. I forgot where I left them. Mallow! I need your help in case combat occurs. Protect me from dust mites. Oh, Mallow. Get it. Get it, Mallow. There's 2 of them. 3 of them, Mallow. Ow. She's kind of useless in combat, huh? There we go. And I got strange caviar. Or silverfish eggs, which I can turn into caviar. Right, that was miserable. Technically, I think. This is probably the closest I can get. But also, Mallow is quite a bit taller than I am. I would need, like, a scaffolding just to give Mallow head pets. Just don't get me wrong, I've got scaffolding. Grab this. Where'd it go? Here it is. Put you there. It's currently set to suck. Let's go and switch it to blow. I'll put these in the magical side of my totally not set up yet organization system. Wet sponge. Mallow, what are you doing? Follow-up question, why are you doing it? Get washed, idiot. Okay. Good news, dirt. And wash my carpet dust. For most of the time, I've got Mallow just kind of sitting, because they like to wander off into the nether. And come on, wash faster. I only got 14 for that. I suppose I don't need much more than 14. Are you... Why does my pet sniffer sound so depressed? Actually, we're all kind of stuck in the back rooms. Never mind. Also, there's not a whole lot I can craft with strawberries. Here you go, buddy. Why no? Poor creature can't eat. So weird not having my taskbar. Obviously it looks better not having my taskbar, but part of me misses it. Oh hey, it's the bathtub. I was wondering what I did with this. Pull out the book. Brick. Oh, really well wants me to do it with one. I'm gonna do it with a couple, just in case the durability on this wand that I spent 2 hours making is shit. Tough as nails. Temperature and thirst mechanics. I mean, I've got infinite access to water, and I don't know what temperature it would be in the back rooms, but my guess would be like room temperature. Hello, Jacksonus, if that's how one would pronunciate that. Task complete, brick. Please don't have a weird... Yeah, it's got durability. Darn it. I figured it would. But I never want to have to craft another one of those. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom in. What's the soul candy for? Reaping raspberry. I can't even eat it because my food is full. Let's sprint around a tiny bit. You prefer opal? I will try to remember that. I should warn you, my memory is kind of ass. Okay, so the candy is just that, food. Alright, it's going in here. With the silverfish eggs. Let's go look at the book. Ah, you can convert empty fuses into soul fuses using the soul wand. Mana glass. Can we stop making me throw stuff into the mana thing? Nope, not that glass. Yoink. What are you digging up now, buddy? A potato? You know what, I'm going to let you keep that one. I'm trying to grow like an audience on both YouTube and Twitch. However, I'm really dumb, so it gets in the way a lot. Alright, boom. And then, the wand. I like how it tells me to do that, but it doesn't explain why I need to. Except that I get a confetti popper. Let's celebrate having a bunch of people in chat right now. Well, that was a fun use of a confetti popper. Let's go ahead and put the soul fuse. I'm monetized on Twitch already, but I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. So if you have to pick somewhere to watch, I recommend YouTube. Would we consider the soul fuse to be tech or magic? Tech or magic? I needed magic to make it, but it sounds tech-related. Blast oven brick. How do I make concrete? How do I make liquid concrete? I have to figure out how to make this mixer thing, because several things now have required it. I can just use the stuff I've already got set up, though. I mean, it's not set up right now. But there's stuff I already have. Also, Mallow counts as a pet. What was I doing? Couldn't pull out the wrench, which is what I was looking for. Like Windows 7, though. Despite the fact that I'm only 30, I don't actually know anything about computers. That's only half true. Let me pick this up. I do believe that that is fine how it is. But I do need some andesite casing. Or not casing. Okay, let's start putting stuff in my storage unit, which I'll eventually actually set up. Rice is probably just like a default thing. Berries, pretty default. Organization is my passion. Would you be surprised if I said I already forgot what I'm doing again? I need one of these. Do I need one of those? Let's see here. The mixer, which I'm currently... Actually, I don't even know if I need heat. Let me check. Blah, blah, blah. Concrete. It's concrete, baby! Nope, I don't even need heat. So I am over-preparing. Grab my cauldron. I'm sorry, basin. Put you here. Grab my mixer. That's not something I want on me right now. Alright, so I don't even need this. I do need a gear, which is over here. Stick that in the wall. Alright. Now that that has been blindly set up without actually looking at what I need to make concrete, I need... sand, gravel, and clay. Alright, now that I set this up, it's time to take it apart. Rotate you. Put you there. You here. I also need that casing. Well, not casing, whatchamacallit. So pretty much, I'm just a small bird, trapped in the back rooms. And I started with nothing. Dusting the carpet, looking for silverfish so I could make caviar out of their eggs. And through some combination of science and magic, I'm trying to survive, if not thrive, long enough to get out of here by going to the end and killing the dragon. That being said, I don't think there really is like an end goal. Like, presumably, once you kill the dragon, it just sends you back to spawn, which is trapped in the back rooms. So I'm probably just gonna die here. But you know what? What matters is that we have fun along the way. Right? Should be good enough. I do want this back in my inventory, so I can see the breakdown. Concrete. Alright, I need more sand than gravel. I'm going to turn all of it to gravel, and turn some of it to sand, and then wash some of it, because I do need clay. Do I get more clay for washing sand or gravel? I suppose I could just check. Clay ball. Oh, I guess I'll get some clay pretty rarely just from throwing that in there. But I do get it from washing sand, not gravel. Alright. I can't tell you how tempting it is to just jump into there. If I wasn't wearing armor, I would just jump in there. You're probably wondering, do you survive jumping into the crusher? No. No, you don't. But I just respawn. I'm not playing in a hardcore. Although the first time I died was on purpose, because I had to find my nether portal. There's not a whole lot of danger here in the back rooms. And that's mostly true. There are enemies, but they're rare. Could you not? I've not done a whole lot of building, because unfortunately, anything that is carpet or wallpaper, you cannot destroy. So if you really want to expand and build like a big base, you would have to do so in the nether. The nether is pretty weird compared to normal Minecraft. How much cardboard is in my burner? 50? Yeah, that'll still go for a while. Alright. I mean, I guess the point is that you're trapped here, so I guess it would make sense that you can't just dig through the walls or floors. I think I've got some carpet on me, but it's like illusory carpet that you fall through. Also, I don't seem to actually have any on me, so ignore the thing I said. Got it? I have no inventory. What do I have that I don't need on me, other than most of the stuff I have on me? Probably just put that there. Don't particularly care for the flint. But if I come over here, there are threats. Actually, if I'm going to go be playing with threats, let's go ahead and bring Mallow. Come on, Mallow. You're probably going to die, but you'll die defending me. How'd you already get over here? Honestly, I swear they're cheating. I think it's this direction. I don't even know it's that way yet. I'm still exploring, but I also don't want to get lost. Very delicate balancing game. I don't think any of this carpet is an illusion. So if I come over here... Oh, a refrigerator. This refrigerator is worth a lot of iron. Kill it, Mallow. And Mallow's dead. And I'll be dead soon. Wow, I don't know why this husk is so dangerous. I gotta go get that spawn egg. No, Mallow is kind of useless in combat. They get a pass for being adorable, but they aren't helpful. Oh, also you can do this funny thing where you pick up a plate. I love dropping plates. The ceramic shattering sound is very therapeutic. You'll never take me alive, husk. Well, Mallow is purely friendly. They are just here to help me out. Could y'all not? I gotta go loot my corpse. Which would be easier to do without this husk guy. Run for it. Sniffer, defend me. No, I don't want that. Alright, Mallow, we're on our home turf. Get it. I don't think this Mallow is actually tamed to me. Thanks for nothing, Mallow. I'll remember this. Let's see here. If I had a sword... Yep, come at me, Scrublord. I'm ripped. Thankfully, as a small bird, I can walk through these one-block gaps that you're not supposed to be able to walk through. Come on, could you die a little bit faster? I do regret not grabbing some iron while I was there. I could have made a sword. But it looks like we're just punching this husk to death. Come on. That didn't take 700 years. But at least I am now one step closer. I totally plan on becoming a necromancer at some point, because it's an option. And if you look at my volley, they are already a necromancer. Which one is it? This one here. Also, I think it's important to bring this up as well. Your streamer's pronouns are they, them, theirs. Yeah, this Mallow's not actually tamed to me. Whatever. They will auto-tame. And then I can reduce their breasts again. Because that's something I can do, and it's just odd. Just amuses me. Grab this. I don't suppose. Oh no, I knew you meant the husk. I was just bringing it up. I've got a couple viewers that I've never seen before, and it's important information. Stick. Yes. Throw that in there. I should only have to fight off the one. The mallow egg is the reason that I had to go back into that room. But my corpse should not despawn until I've actually picked up my stuff. But boom. Alright, for good luck, let's go and pick up the plate. There we go. That's all the luck I need. Probably should have eaten, so that I can sprint, but nobody ever accused me of being smart. Not that way. I need that refrigerator. Oh, I guess one of the husks got bored and wandered off. If you watch my corpse long enough, it actually blinks. Oh my goodness, it's breathing too. Alright, let me see here. What do I not care about? Obviously I care about all of it. Get rid of the flute. Grab the sword. And the bone. Obviously I don't need a single bone, but I want a single bone, so let's get rid of the cod. Goodbye, blinking corpse. I'm robbing my own sleeping body. Anyway, I think dying to the husks and the husks killing Mallow was a pretty good example of how dangerous some enemies can be. If I had something on me other than... I guess I had dirt. All I gotta do is create like a platform that I can hide under and they can't get through, and I'm totally safe. It's not intended, but it's funny, so it's not cheating either. According to me. Yeah, Mallow died. Mallow is kinda useless. They're just here for, like, emotional support. Sorry about all the random noises. I got my leg caught in my own mouse cord. I prefer cordless mice. But I got too lazy to keep buying batteries, so here we are. As soon as this is done, I guess I could have gotten rechargeable batteries. It's too late now, though. This is the world we live in. Just gonna put those there, because I don't need them for anything yet. Same with these. Dirt. Block of copper. I do wish that I would organize things. Alright. Let's go ahead and disassemble this. Set up the washer real quick. No, not there. Boom. Or there. Alright. Probably going to have to change the direction. Yep. Get my wet sponge, which is how I wash things. And, I don't know, I'll just use living wood as the platform currently. Let's go ahead and wash 2 stacks of sand. And then I should have everything I need to make concrete. Honestly, I could have had everything I need to make concrete ages ago. I'm just super disorganized. But it's fine, because we get to hear the jam drinking sound again. I won't turn it up, but we get to hear the jam. Come on, come on. Run for the box now. I feel like I might have missed some context as to what run for the box means, but have fun with that. I'm going to make just a video that's a 6-hour loop of the liminal jam drinking sound. Everyone's going to watch the 6-hour liminal jam drinking sound loop. Give me this. Technically, I don't even need to move this at all. Let's put it back. It's not where it was. Basin. Cog. Oh, I guess I did a cog on me. Cogs. I wish I could give one of my iron swords to Mallow. Make her a tiny bit less useless in combat. Where are my stairs? Right. Now. Concrete, baby! Bucket of concrete. I need liquid concrete. 2 sand, 1 gravel. No heating required. How many do I need for a bucket? Let's go grab my tanks while I figure out what I'm doing here. I can certainly try. Go ahead and grab these. There we go. That should be enough concrete. Call this my temporary concrete storage. Probably thinking, do I need so much of it? No, of course I don't. Whoops. I guess I can't get it in there like that. That being said, 2 is a bucket worth. How do I turn this into bricks? Concrete. There we go. I guess I compact it. That sounds like a lot of work. I can make a bucket, or cauldron of concrete, though. So much moving tools around. Let's go and make one more worth of concrete. And then just pretend I know what I'm doing. Alright, I'll pick you up. This would be so much easier if I had, like, 2 brain cells to rub together. It's not the first time I've said that, because it remains true. What am I doing? Stamper. Here we go. Well, thank goodness it makes multiple concrete bricks. I wasn't paying attention. I was worried this was going to take 7,000 years. Still might. There's time for that. Go ahead and stop doing that. Pick up my concrete. Get my next bucket of concrete. I need to figure out how this other controller works. Because if I open my book, not that one, it's encouraging me to make this ME chest and energy acceptor. Gotta make terminals, which requires I make cores, which requires I make charged quartz and flux dust. Flux dust I get from grinding up flux crystals. Well, that only requires water and power. So how do I get this? That requires a charger. Charger's pretty inexpensive to make. I don't know if that storage mod is good. Probably has to be if it's so annoying to get anything done, right? That's how things work? Alright. Put you over here. I'm actually not entirely sure what I need to make at this point. Go back to chapter 3. Fluffalent, do you recognize this mod pack? How good are these storage units? Because these are optional quests. It's a lot of work to make them, so they've got to be good, right? Surely that's not just quartz fiber. Gonna have to make a bunch of these. Darn it. The first silverfish isn't hard. I'm sorry, I didn't see our thing until now. So if you come up here, one of the first things it requires you do is punch some chairs, so you can break down furniture to get logs. And then you want to make a wooden knife and a cutting board. And then with the knife, are you going to self-tame, or do I need to go find my phone again? Probably have to go find my phone. So you cut pieces of the carpet off. Cut up the carpet. And put the carpet on the cutting board. And then chop it to get string. And then string and a stick is how you make a little dust. Like a duster. And then you just gotta dust the carpet. Is that the sound of Mallow self-taming? I should probably find the phone. Now I can put that back. Content warning, if you do get the Mallow mod, which is hard to find, Mallow sends you a picture of her feet at some point. Don't know why. It's just how the mod works. I need to stop getting distracted. Except that I will never stop getting distracted. That's who I am as a person. So that only makes 4. I'm going to need, what, 27? So I need at least 8. Which means I'm going to need more concrete. Some more concrete, baby! Chance I don't need more concrete. My math is just bad, but... if I only get 4 bricks, and I need 5 per... oh, I do have to make 7, so yeah, I need more concrete. What did I do with my mixer? Is it still on my person? Yes. I'm taking up inventory space. I wish I had more buckets. Might have actually got a couple buckets on me. I just don't have inventory space to be holding onto this much concrete. I do think that this mod pack would be quite a bit more fun in a server. Just different people to focus on different things. Because I would so much rather just be like farming and cooking right now. But since I'm all on my own, it's up to me to keep everything running. I plan to automate my farm. I just want to get to the point where I can make steel first. Whoops. Whatever. I can just take that out later. As weird as it sounds, I need steel before I can make water wheels. And I would rather use water wheels to automate my farm, because cardboard, well, technically, infinitely renewable. That's a lot of work, just to keep a steam engine going. Funny, though, that I have a steam engine that's working entirely off of cardboard. Come on, mix it up, mix it up. Sweet. That being said, my inventory is a mess. I'm gonna get so much concrete from this. And my stamper. Sometimes I do wish I knew how to play games. Box obtained. Who actually reads the manual anyway? Mostly joking. It's a good idea to read the manual. Occasionally I open this up and see what I should be doing, and then get distracted. Did you know that you need a keg to even get dirt? Whoops, that's not what I was trying to do. Pump that back in there. My dirt is coming along nicely. You have to ferment carpet with sugar just to get dirt. Don't get me wrong, it's very funny. What? Because I touched that, you're, not gonna stamp it? Never mind, it's figured it out. Can you drink the carpet? I don't think that there's anything with carpet that you make like a slurry out of. Let's see here. Sponge. It's also used for the magical table and belts. Oh, organic compost. Mokai's already have dirt, but organic compost is pretty good for growing mushrooms. I don't need mushrooms particularly. Carpet floor tiles. Quests. There is the soggy carpet, which is where you get the water for your sponge from to start washing stuff. But also, your first couple of crops are going to just be berry bushes that you're growing on wet carpet. Are you self-taming or not? Whatever. We'll see if mallow automatically tames. Like over here are some of my strawberries I've got growing on soggy carpet. Because that's just the nature of the back rooms. And strawberries are harder to grow than sweet berries, since they require a light source directly above them. However, they do heal you as you eat, making them a significantly better food source. At least until you can start making stuff like liminal jam. Alright, one more bucket of concrete. I didn't make enough concrete earlier, and I have now successfully made too much concrete. But it is what it is. I suppose one downside of hiding my taskbar from me is that I now have to actually go to my way to see what time it is. For example, it's basically 6 AM. I gotta stop streaming soon-ish. Sooner than never, anyway. Oh, here, let me turn up the game a tiny bit, too. Again. OBS. Game volume up. So here's the sound of walking on normal carpet. Ignore the chair. The chair just is its own thing. So here's the normal carpet sound. Shut up, chair. And then here's the wet carpet sound. Soggy carpet and normal carpet sound different audibly. Gonna turn that back down. Not that it's very loud. Boom. Brings back memory of wet socks. Well, if you do get this mod pack, well, you're going to be spending a lot of time playing with wet carpet. That doesn't actually consume too much time. How long is it sped up 64 times? And does this time in a bottle work on other resources? What do you mean I'm in a weird time zone? I'm in Pacific Daylight. Although I don't personally like daylight savings time. I would like to ignore it. But that's not how time works. Anyway, my bricks. I made 8. Going to need way more than that. But it's fine, because I think I've got more bricks over here somewhere. Not there. That is not enough more bricks. Throw those in there. Meow, what's the matter, buddy? Are you getting bigger? I don't think it is. I think that I'm just very small. Would you stop digging up vegetables? What do I like about the back rooms? No, I just like that it's a weird challenge. Honestly, if this mod pack didn't have the quest book, I would probably have gotten lost 7,000 years ago. This mod pack does also have Farmer's Delight, so I'm growing like watermelon, pumpkin, cabbage. All the stuff that you need to survive. Ignore my sweet berry farm. For a while, that was the only food I had. Boom. Well, what would we even describe the common era as? Oh yeah, I forgot that I have channel points now I have to name and come up with a little icon for. And so much to do. And so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? I don't know if Mallow is going to self-tame again, or if they're just kind of gonna walk around my house. Mallow just lives here now. Alright, let's go and make some bricks. Flufferland, did you think I have the money to turn Avali Satu into a VTuber avatar? That kind of thing ain't free. Actually, I need 4 more bricks. So I probably could have been a little bit more patient than that. Whoop. Alright. Dang it, me! Whatever, I can pick it back up. There are a couple mod packs in this, or mods in this mod pack that I really wish I would learn how to use. Alright. Got those. Which is only part of it. I already have a hammer somewhere. And a cauldron. Okay, so it's another one of these. Where is my hammer? Actually, I think it's in my toolbox. Which is here. Yep, there's my hammer. Whoop. Put my toolbox away. If it's a tiny bit more organized as a person, I could probably keep my toolbox on me as a very useful tool. It's a pretty big if. There we go. What is this? Cracked steel. Iron ingot. What is this? Slag? I guess I'll find out what the slag actually is as soon as I've built this thing. I wonder what the story is with that chair. What do you want, chair? Yeah, not only would I not want to use the Minecraft player model as a VTuber model, but like I didn't even make the model. I just colored it in and modified it. Slag. Where are my iron ingots? Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something somehow. What I'm doing right now is making steel, so I've got everything I need to make water wheels, which means I can actually start automating stuff without needing to rely on steam engines. How do I... What's the cauldron for? I guess I'll need it eventually. Throw that in there. I have a bunch of coal coke somewhere, or I should. Are you taking a... Oh no, you're not taking a bath. If you decide to, though. There we go, I filled the tub with water. If I was my coal coke, where the fuck would I be? I guess some of it. Why would I make more pewter? Although I guess I could have done that a while ago. Oh wow, this is slow. Can I speed it up? I don't know if that worked. Maybe it's working. I don't think that's working. I think I'm just wasting my time in a bottle. Not that I'm using it for much else. Chairs insist on being sat on. Unfortunately, these are solid back chairs, so my tail just kind of clips through them. It's very hard to see, but this player model does have the little skull tail that my Avali's got. If I open it up, zoom and enhance. Why does the sniffer sound so depressed? No, the sniffer's taking a bath. Right, we need those school chairs that have like a little hole in the back. Alright. Where am I, quest-wise? Steel rod? Don't drop this. I was hoping it would do that. Let's celebrate whatever progress I just made. I don't know if you could hear that, but when you drop the steel rod... Funny stuff. Let's go ahead and do something about all this sand in my inventory. Put it there. Right, what do I do with this? Well, I can turn it into that, which I'm going to need to do. Can also use it in a ritual. It's not going to tell me what ritual. Heavy engineering block. Rose quartz. I can get rose quartz by infusing quartz with redstone. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to make redstone acid at some point, because it's looking like redstone acid is preventing me from crafting a bunch of different things. Industrial mixer. Look at that. It wants me to do that next. Fluid pipe. I've already got 3. Gotta make 4 light things. Why does everything require sheet metal? Do they not understand that I'm broke? Alright, so I can use this hot steel to make steel. I just gotta throw it in a cauldron full of water, which makes sense. Can I put that there without breaking anything? Looks like it. Mallow, self-tame or something. Not like that? Right-click, perhaps? Yes, right-click. Which gives me cracked steel. Which all I can do with is heat back up. Arc furnace. How do I make an arc furnace? That looks complicated. So I guess I don't have the resources that I need to make steel yet. I don't know how yet, Mallow, but this is your fault. Why am I making so many of these? I guess I thought at the time that they would be more useful. I will heat this one back up. Just so that it's back to a usable state. Palion Kokelo on. 6:07. The responsible thing to do would be to stop streaming. What are you doing, buddy? Well, let's go check out the nether. Show off how weird it is in this mod pack. And here we are in the nether. Don't worry about this, that's why I peeled up the carpet. Oh no, I'm peeling up the tile to expose the carpet. But yeah, there's crafting tables, furnaces, bunch of useful stuff, wooden barrels. This is where I found the sniffer egg. There's nether wart blocks. These weird moai things sing to you, which is neat. Somewhere in here, there's like a little red eye on top of one of these piles of books. Gotta be careful not to get lost. Probably will just get lost, though. That's how I ended the last stream as well. But yeah, pretty much the Nether only exists to travel between portals and stuff. But there's also resources here. Like these cannonballs can be melted down to get lead. They're pretty rare, but there are not furnaces. Ooh, soap block. There are cauldrons in the Nether, which you can melt down to get iron. Although it's probably best to still rely on refrigerators that you can find in the back rooms themselves. Because a refrigerator gets you a lot of iron. Actually, you know what, let's go ahead and head back. And start actually cultivating some of the slime that turns into redstone. You can find redstone in the Nether, it's just also pretty rare. Anywhere they see a redstone torch like this is going to have redstone. So it's not the rarest thing. But it's uncommon enough that it's not something you should rely on. I think the best use for all of these books is actually to burn them. I'm opposed to book burning in real life. But in Minecraft, or at least this mod pack, you can get ash. And you need to combine ash and cobblestone to get a ash alloy, which is what you do all of your create mod stuff with. So yeah, you get these little piles of ash, whoops, that you need to collect with a shovel. And then you cook them together with cobblestone to get ash alloy. Since andesite's not a thing. Although honestly, the ash alloy is easier to make than andesite alloy. Not because it's actually easier to make, but because I'm lazy. Home sweet home. Wow, I wonder if I could get that microwave working. Hold on, just beat up. Alright. This stuff. Heating cask. Block of charcoal, bunch of treated wood. Alright, so to get this, I need red magic flour, some ash. Oh, that's easy to do. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Except that I'm stupid. I don't know what the deal is with the chair. It's just kind of here. I don't think it's hostile, though. At the very least, if it did mean me harm, it could have killed me ages ago. I've been here for a long time. Did I overlook it? Is it in here? Nope. It could be in my backpack. I mean, if you see like a little flower pouch. Where is it? Stop digging potatoes and shit out of the carpet. Right, where's my flower pouch? It could be over here, but if it's not, I'm out of ideas. Probably gotta end the stream sooner than later. I keep saying that, and then I don't. Because I've got poor impulse control. Boom. No flower pouch. And no flower pouch. It's not in my inventory. Got so much stuff I don't need in here, taking up space, like decorative pot and flower pot. Those don't need to be there. Where is my flower pouch? I need it for my magical rituals. Not over here, on the magic side. That isn't where it goes, but I was kind of hoping it would be in there. Probably I just overlooked it. And that it is over here somewhere. Alright, let's go and put that away since it's not actually helping me. I'll just check everything again, but more carefully. Minecraft could really use like a search function. Oh, here we go. Oh, I overlooked it because I'm dumb. Grab one of these. Put my flower pouch back away. So I can not be able to find it in the future too. Oh, my steel rod. Funny as this steel rod is, let's go ahead and put it in the food chest where it goes. Grab a second one of those for reasons that will become more obvious in a second. Grab an ash. Let's go. Yeah, there are a lot of strange backroom noises that occasionally play as well. But that'd be the nature of the backrooms. In fact, it's kind of odd. In a good way. Like, I don't want for there to be constant fluorescent tube noises. But the fluorescent tubes only make sound sometimes. Which is strange. Alright, finally got around to making this thing. Do I have to make a heated cask? I can also get renewable glowstone, and whatever this turns into. What does this turn into? Oh, slime. Oh, that's what then turns into. I don't know what I would need slime for. I guess glue is something I'm going to need eventually. Like a different type of glue. Wrong button. Oh, still full screen. There you go. You'd think I've never seen a keyboard before. Yeah, so that does still need slime. Alright. Thank you for the potato, little buddy. Stop giving me stuff I don't want, though. In fact, here, you can eat that potato. All yours. But yeah, if you do end up playing yourself, just beware the sniffer. Because all you're going to get from it are onions, potatoes, beetroots, and carrots. Which aren't useless items. What is this and how do I make one? Advanced electronic component. Seems a bit too advanced for me. Turn on search mode. Yeah, I don't think that I don't think it's in this version. Open the config instead. Shan't. Alright, I do actually gotta stop streaming. But I cannot stress enough how much I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. If you've been here this entire time, or even part of the time. I'm gonna self-tame. I'll have to find out what's going on with Mallow at some point. AWWE? What? Don't have anything. Indeed, I've got to go to bed. I actually don't work tonight, so I could probably make a longer stream tomorrow morning. Anyway, if you've been hanging out with me, whether you're chatting or liking, I want you to know that you're appreciated. If you are watching this at some point in the future as a VOD and have somehow watched the entire thing, you've the patience of a saint, and are also appreciated. If you know why the spawn egg didn't also retame Mallow, let me know. I messed with the cell phone. I don't want to craft another one. I don't think I have to. Next stream, we'll probably see if the mallow thing is sorted out. Also, I need to continue making snow for reasons I'm never going to explain. Anybody who want me to raid Vicar? Any of your buddies live? Taskbar settings. Going to go ahead and bring that back just for now. I can actually stop streaming to YouTube, and it continues streaming to Twitch. I know, because I keep doing it by accident. There's Vox. Alright.